Hi, this is Mike Durr with Regions Bank right here in the Kingwood, Humble, Atascocita area, and I'm here to describe the Doctor's Loan Program that allows doctors to purchase new property, not new property, any property, for 100% of the sales price. Now, this mortgage also has the feature that comes with no mortgage insurance, so we think that that's a pretty good feature, and if you'd like to spend some time with me here, I'll go through some of the details of that program. Meet the unique needs of the medical profession, and what we found were these were some of the things that the physicians were saying to us is one, coming right out of school, they don't have a lot of cash because they've been spending a lot of their money on their school, and of course they have a lot of student loans. So we've offered a program that allows you to buy a home with no down payment. We also have a feature called an interest-only feature that allows you to make the payment particularly low in the initial start part of the loan. So this could be a very positive part for young doctors particularly. We do not require that the deferred student loans be counted in your debt ratio, which means that you can qualify for more house, and we think that's a very positive trait. The other thing that we found is that it's a great time to buy right now. Real estate prices seem to be down, rates are pretty darn good, maybe even historically low, so it's a good time to buy. And then the other thing that the doctor said is they need a simple mortgage process because they're busy. There's a lot going on, there's a lot of demands on their time, so it has to be simple. Now, the loan characteristics, the first thing is that the max loan amount is $650,000 for this particular program. We do offer a max loan to value of 100%. Now what that means is you can borrow the full sales price of the property that you're going to be buying. And there's no mortgage insurance, and I will describe mortgage insurance at another time to you, but I can just tell you the value of not having mortgage insurance on these loans saves hundreds of dollars. Now, what do you need to do to be eligible for this? Well, first, it has to be for practicing physicians. It is also for residents getting ready to enter a practice. We do require that you have a Regions checking account set up, and we also require that you have an automatic program for paying your mortgage payment through your Regions account. And we do require that your maximum debt to income ratio is no more than 38%, but that does exclude any of your deferred student loans. So residents entering practice or fellowship must begin employment within at least 120 days. Now, we also require that you must contribute $1,000 of your own funds, but these funds can come from a gift, particularly from a family member or a parent. We do require that you have a 700 FICO score for the 100% program or a 680 FICO for 95%. So in this particular case, what you do is you'd have 5% to put down. Now, we do offer special loan programs for those of you that may not have a FICO score that's that high. As a matter of fact, we have programs for people with FICO scores that go down to 580, and you'd only need 3.5% to qualify for those loans. Now, the maximum loan amount on those programs are currently at $270,000, I think, is the Houston area, and each county has a little bit different number. Well, on the doctor's program, we do require 2 months reserves, and what that means is that you'd have the equivalent of 2 months of your mortgage payment, including your taxes and insurance, in some kind of investment, savings account, checking account, or retirement account. So doctor mortgage rates can be affected by a lot of things. One, we go up to $650, but you may want more. So there are opportunities for that, but they cost a little more. And of course, if you're at the 417 level or below, the rates are pretty good. The interest-only option allows you to pay less on your mortgage payment. You just won't be paying down anything on your principal. But this is a great program, particularly if you're starting out. We do allow an escrow waiver, but there is a slight charge for that. And then if your credit scores are above 700, you get a benefit of that and a better rate. And of course, there is the other range of between 680 and 699, which is a slight hit to the rate. And again, there are programs for those of you that don't have 680 FICO scores, and they go all the way down to 580. Now, what are the benefits of investing in real estate? Well, the big one is you're going to get substantial tax benefits. I mean, you get to write off the interest on the loan and, of course, your real estate taxes. The other part is that property and real estate has appreciated for a long time, and property appreciation, particularly in this time right now, is one of the big values for property. An investment that is a high probability of increasing in value. And right now, there are not a lot of sure things that you can invest in that you feel comfortable that they're going to increase in value. We think real estate is one of those. Safety. This is a big issue for a lot of people because it was written on, or it was a survey that was done for Fannie Mae, and they said that when you own your own home and you pretty much have chosen the area that you plan to live in, there's a safety factor there, as opposed to living in an area where they're either apartments or they're townhomes or they're condos where you really don't know all the people, and there's just a lot of people in a small space. So, and you can use this loan for some of those programs. It's just that the single family seems to have been considered safer. The other thing that a lot of people like is they like the control of being able to increase the value of their investment. And the other things that we talked about, the condos and the townhomes and the apartments, you don't really get that option. And of course, you get to design the home to your particular taste, at least with what you have. It's not a construction loan, but you do allow yourself to change things, to paint it, to upgrade it, to add fencing, to add a pool. All those kind of things are available for you when you do a single family home. So, benefits to physicians specifically. Well, we know that a lot of the physicians come out of school with a lot of student debt just because it's expensive to be a doctor and there's a lot of time involved there. So what we did is we made it very easy to get into this program, and there's very little cash required. We also give you the option of the low monthly payments, and this allows you to buy more house, qualify for more home, which we think is a big deal. And of course, we make it an expedited process so that it's not a big hassle to get a mortgage loan, which in some cases it can be. And we try to make it convenient with the auto payment. That means you don't have to worry about it. It's going to be taken out of your checking account monthly automatically. And then finally, and I mention this because it's a big way to qualify, is that the loans that you have, the student loans that you have that are deferred are not counted in your debt-to-income ratio. That's our DTI information there. So if you wanted to find out more about this information, about the doctor loan, or even the loans that are not the doctor loans but offer the lower FICOs with the 3.5% down, I want you to feel comfortable contacting me. My name is Mike Durr. I can be reached at Regions Bank, and I am a certified mortgage planning specialist, which really is special training that they've given me to look at the long-range effects of different types of mortgages. My phone number is 281-348-9899. I have a website that's at www.mike-durr.com. And then finally, my email is mike.durr@regions.com. So I look forward to talking to you. I hope things are going well for you, and talk to you soon.